For Poland, serving as the largest hub for Ukrainian refugees can also serve as a reminder that it could happen here. That's what inspired this civilian training camp in the mountain town of Nowy Targ.
How did all of this get started?
The Russian invasion on Ukraine caused many civilians in our region to be afraid of their life, of their security, their families, their homeland. They ask, they call, they email every day. They just want to learn how to shoot, how to react in face of war situation if the conflict would come to us.
With the conflict on their doorstep, Colonel Marcin Marcinek of the Polish Army Reserves is helping everyday people prepare for the possibility of war spilling over their border.
How many of the people here have never even held or shot a gun?
Most of them didn't shot before.
Every Sunday, a group of 25 or so civilians learn how to assemble and disassemble weapons, how to shoot rifles and pistols, how to throw a grenade. They practice emergency first aid and basic survival skills. The colonel says they already have a waiting list of hundreds.
We just saw strikes in Lviv, so close to the border. What's it like for you to see action on your doorstep?
I think that people are more interested in defense issues.
People like Tadeusz Morawa, who came here with his 18-year-old son.
We're very worried. I'm interested in history. I'm watching closely the situation. And I know that Poland has been through such situations, through such horrors in Second World War. It reminds me very closely what's happening in Kiev or in Mariupol to our capital, Warsaw, that has been destroyed.
That's your father?
No.
Father right there?
This history hits home for Ted. His father fought in World War II and became a political prisoner in the Soviet Union.
You brought your son here with you today. Why?
I brought in my son because you have to fight for your homeland. Poland is in a situation that we might have to protect it, just like our fathers, just like my father and my son's grandfather did.
What did you think when your father asked you to come?
I thought it's a good idea, and it's worth to do this.
And it's not just civilians. Local leaders tell us they're working to ensure they're prepared to keep residents safe. And as for the military,
is the Polish military preparing for the possibility of war?
In accordance with an old Latin saying, "Sevis pacem para bellum," translated into English, if you want peace, be prepared for war.
the Polish population has watched the fighting in Ukraine for weeks now. Those we've spoken with say they can't help but imagine the shoe on the other foot.
If the war does cross the border here into Poland, will you fight?
For sure.
And you?
Of course.
And Dasha joins me live now from Poland. Dasha, one colonel told you they're planning more training sessions. What did he say about the overall public interest here?
Hey, Allison, great to see you. Yeah, he told us that interest is skyrocketing. We heard the same from Polish Territorial Defense as well, that more and more people are looking to learn how to defend themselves, their family, their homeland. And look, so many people we talk to here, so many of the Polish people helping refugees, I've asked them, is this massive, this enormous generosity that we're seeing here, is that in part due to the idea that it's possible that the tables could turn? And they said yes. Look, they have heard these stories from their parents, from their grandparents who fought in World War II, who saw the atrocities here in Poland. And that memory, it's not far from them. They've heard those firsthand accounts. So to them right now, you know, they feel like anything is possible, Allison.
Dasha, we've heard President Zelensky calling for more help from just about any ally that will listen, that will send assistance. Have any of these people thought about going to Ukraine to actually fight, or are they planning to stay in Poland and protect their home country?
Yeah, I asked the participants this, and like you heard in the piece there, most of these people, they had never held, let alone fired a rifle before in their lives. So they're really just looking to get some of those basic skills to start right now, focusing on what could or could not happen here in Poland. However, as we've learned in the last several weeks, no one knows where this thing is going. And so they are open to any possibility. If the war inches closer and closer, they might consider it. But right now, the focus is really on getting prepared just in case we could see things take a turn here in Poland, Allison.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.